Hello everyone, welcome to Clydesdale Homestead. I am Tamlin, and today I've got a quick video about a project I'm doing that is a lot of fun and we learned something new, so I wanted to show you what we're doing. I need a new sign, and I found this beautiful weathered board. I love the color of it, but it's too big, so I need to cut it. And you know, when you cut it, you're going to have this nice bright cut. And I wanted the whole thing to look weathered. So let me show you what I found on the internet and what I'm going to do to quickly age this fresh cut wood. Okay, this is what we made. It's been sitting for about 2 weeks, and you can see that there's some stuff in there. So what we did was we took some steel wool. The video I saw called for, I think, quad-aught, really fine steel wool, but we only had 0, so this is what we used. So you take some steel wool, not the whole thing, definitely, depending on how much you need. Tear off a bit and stick it in a jar with some white vinegar. And the vinegar will start to dissolve the steel wool. This took about 2 weeks. And it made this sort of stain. So that stain, I brushed onto a sample piece of wood, and this is what it looks like after it's dry. And that's not bad. That's not a bad match. Going from the fresh cut wood color, which would take a year or so to get this nice gray patina. It's lighter than I think most other, if you just bought a regular old stain, and a bit more gray. So I think it's a pretty good match. It did, however, soak into the front of the wood, and that leaves a distinct line. So when I do my real piece, my test piece, I'm gonna try to just keep it right on the edge and see if that will work. So let's paint some on and see what happens. Okay, so you can see right here, I'll hold it up close. As I first paint it on, it looks just like water, just like I'm getting it wet with water. And it is soaking into the grain on the front side. So I think what we're gonna have to do is to paint the whole board with that color. So I'll get to it. Okay, got the edges done, and I tried to stay just right on the edge. But you can see it's soaking into the wood quite a bit, and that's going to leave a line. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint the whole thing. This piece of wood is going to hold the new number signs for our house, which I got made out of metal, powder coated black. So I think it's going to look really nice, and I'm not going to show our house number on YouTube. Call me crazy. I think that'll look nice, and it's going to dry a little lighter, like my sample here. You can see right there. I'll just keep going on it. Okay, I finished painting the face of the board and the edges with the vinegar rust solution. And I think that's going to be a nice color. It'll dry and get a little bit lighter, but it'll be consistent. I won't have those lines on the edge of where the solution soaked through. That wood just sucked it right up, so it won't look like this little edge here. So I think that's a great solution. I think it worked pretty well. So if you want to quickly age some wood, this is pine. Your results may vary on different types of wood, but I think that was a pretty good solution. So just dissolve some steel wool into your vinegar, white vinegar, and it doesn't take very much. Put it in a glass jar and let it sit for a couple weeks. It takes a while. I think the thicker your steel wool is, the longer it will take. And of course the strength of your vinegar will have an effect too. This is actually a cleaning vinegar, which is a lot stronger than one that you would make your salad dressings out of. Don't make salad dressings out of this. And that works pretty well for a quick and probably low cost aging material for old wood. So I recommend it. Thanks for watching. See you on the next video.